the one resounding heartbeat of the struggle against Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, how many times do we manage to beat Japan in an anime tournament? It's like few and far between. I mean,
there's a couple cases, but normally it's up to, at the time, what are considered to be the absolute peak of American.
I mean, feather in my cap, I managed to be the Japanese player in the tournament. It was RF in BlazBlue. RF does not play BlazBlue.
Is that like the time I beat Pure Pure in BlazBlue, even though he's the good secret player?
Just own it. Anyway, starting here, Ebonic Plague, Matt Coma, straight into it.
Now, Ebonic Plague has a couple options provided to him by Azrael that are going to be able to counteract some of Nine's tools. He can absorb with Growler things like the Electric Ball or the Kunzite. Whoa, doesn't... Oh, okay.
Ebonic's going to back off?
They're sitting down. Oh, you know, in the end, he got pressure. Interesting.
You'll see a lot of Azrael's jump B in this matchup, or in every matchup, really.
Beautiful move. Really possible to contest without a really dedicated anti-air.
And it's got so many uses, especially...
Resets into 3C. It was a great late chain from Coma.
Nine she has so many options.
Really difficult to contest the Fairy Oki. Really...
Can you see how careful he was there to not allow a DP?
Yeah, he was spaced out at all times.
He spaced it, he waited, he staggered.
If in any situation Ebonic Plague had decided to uppercut there, Matt Coma would have whipped his normal, recovered, calmly blocked, and punished it.
Would have been the end of the round. That's an unfortunate burst, and that's what I was saying, 9 is so burst safe.
And Matt Coma, again, just calmly and patiently waiting for Isaiah to kill himself.
Look at him just holding down back. Holding up, holding straight back.
Good defense on the 5D there. He's got a big life lead. He has nothing to risk. Oh, wow.
He could have pressed the button.
Yeah, that was actually really good for him. Ooh, the commit on the 5C there ends up working out in Isaiah's advantage.
The fun starts now. Tries to catch the no-tech. Gets DP'd.
Now, luckily, Azrael doesn't have too much recovery on a lot of his neutral options, so you're not going to see 9 whipping the backdash and using it to punish Isaiah's neutral game.
Isaiah committing to a 5BB. I don't know if it was before or after the overdrive, but
ooh, and I eat my own words as he punishes the Gustav there. Well done by Matt Coma. He's got the rock. Oh, good defense from Isaiah.
But how's he going to get it?
Oh, jumpy! Just like you said, such an amazing one. Let's cross up.
This is it. He doesn't have burst. He can't. It's not enough. He faced the EA.
Punish it though.
Oh, wow.
Jumpy seals the deal. Ebonic Plague.
It's so good. You just instant air dash and jump B crosses up like an... Oh.
And even if you hit the ground on the other side, you're like, well, it's my turn now. Ebonic Plague, now he can ride this momentum shift. And that's one of the great strengths of Azrael. He can just really, really press the advantage like almost no other character can because of his ability to capitalize off weak points.
He was slightly too far away for that confirm, but he's looking strong here in the third round. Blocking well.
He's letting Matt Coma push himself out and use his spells. He's at really at no risk for that rock. Almost off the Growler.
The grimy stuff.
Good contest from Coma there. Respectable counter assault. Didn't want nothing to do with the pressure.
I mean, Azrael, even though he's...
He resets into 3C!
No way!
Matt Coma looking pretty disappointed that he got hit by that, but I mean...
Yeah, that 3C just came out of nowhere.
Well, he was being comboed, so at that point, you know, you're doing things like you're holding your tech buttons. You might not be holding a directional on the stick. Especially if you're that close to the ground, you want to avoid rolling, so... Oh, that Isaiah definitely the crowd hero at this point.
And Azrael's 3C is one of those moves that's unsafe on paper, but my goodness, if you don't just get away with it in matches.
Yeah, I mean, it might be -10, but what a -10 it is.
And especially at the range you're going to be doing it. He's not going to do it point blank. You space it out, you end up this far away. Wait, I need to move my hand that way. This is still confusing to me. It's all back to front. You got like left and right and up and down.
So moving into the next game here, Matt Coma is really looking quite frayed, but you know, he's a competitor at heart. I believe he has the ability to calm down and just show us more of that patience that he had in the first round of the match.
He just to play smart, avoid the jump B, and I'm sure he'll have a much better shot in this game. Here's the patience you mentioned.
Yeah,
it pays off just like that.
commit to anything besides things like jump 8.
Look at that range kicking confirm at. That is good.
Excellent pickup by Matt Coma too. Now, one thing Matt Coma I don't see him using is the spell he has right now, the Goat Armor. It blocks one hit of head property and or a mid move, which means that she can really quite float around in there quite freely with that. Wow!
That's a good
that
I mean, yeah, that goat head, I mean, especially against Azrael, who's going to rely a lot on jump B and Gustav.
Gustav, yeah.
It could be useful.
Block it and then punish the recovery of Gustav.
It's definitely one of the least used spells from 9 that I've seen.
Oh, gets hit by jump B. Matt Coma quite afraid going into this game.
I wonder if he was trying to anti-air it and just didn't react fast enough.
Oh, okay, good uppercut. Gets out of the mix-up there.
Oh. Well, he had 100 meter and he said, why not?
It does move him forward.
Why not? I think he was afraid that he whiffed it, so he like RC'd for safety and then just blocked. As it turns out, we could have actually...
Oh, yeah, super hard there to really escape that situation. Matt Coma there, he's feeling it, he's like, I'm on point now. He needs to stick to that jump. Such a good normal. And it's going to allow him to control the pace of the neutral.
Look at that, he teleports a bump with Gustav and punishes. That's the kind of neutral that
punishes the whiff recovery of 6B as well. Oh, nice, Matt Coma.
So Ebonic's teching towards him and trying to press buttons, which I'm guilty of, just as everyone else. And Matt Coma's having none of it. He's going to go for a reset. No, straight into Fairy.
Easy open. Oh, that's the jump, looks like.
This should be it.
I believe so. Yeah, with block. Matt Coma tying up the score, 1-1.
Takes it back with a perfect.
I almost want to say that Isaiah might want to be a little more aggressive. I mean, it worked out really well for him in the first game.
He's going to be careful because what's happening a lot is Matt Coma is jumping or teleporting upwards and he does falling jump A. Azrael can't contest that. He has nothing that's going to beat falling jump A. You know,
that
head to head.
Cleanly, yeah. And Matt Coma is recognizing that as a weakness of Azrael, and he's been capitalizing it over and over and over and over.
It chews up air dash. It chews up Gustav.
It might find some contest in what we know as the grinder of 5A, 5A, 5A. But unfortunately, Isaiah has oftentimes been caught in the recovery of a move, or trying to start up a different move.
Well, he's got to get in to use 5A like that. We'll see how we go. Game 3.
Isaiah intent, focus.
Both players feeling each other out.
Trying to manage what spells you give 9 is also very important in this matchup. If you can manage to not get not block a couple of her normals and neutral, she doesn't have those tools to boost.
20 seconds in, no one's really landed a hit yet. Isaiah's trying to space these 6Cs, catch him in the air. But
I think it's working out for him in the long run because he didn't really commit.
It's working out, yeah, in the sense that he's not getting punished, but he's not making any hay while the sun shines with it either.
Oh, once again, jump A.
Block, back to neutral. Tried to challenge it, but might have been too late.
Might have been able to fight you there. It's tough all around.
Azrael's 5B, what amazing anti-air.
Okay, once again, this might be the symphony of Isaiah's doom.
It really is the story of the last 2 games.
This will actually hit in Scud Punishment, applying both weak points. Wait, what? He gets a combo in this game?
It was a counter hit Scud.
Oh, good lord. Backdash is actually... Oh, I love the red effect against both weak points. It's so cool. RC
that was
into
dirty.
rock. That was
dirty.
so good by Matt Coma.
I mean, you'll see Bomber RC low so often that, if he's got rock. Yeah, that was a good round for it. We got it right up to the end.
Unfortunately, he didn't really get a whole lot, like the full combo off the Scud, so dropped it. Oh, wow. Did you see him punish the backdash there with 5C?
Oh, there we go. He floats over.
Gets his weak point, gets a hit. Isaiah on the verge of a run back.
I have to imagine he was trying to teleport there, and it gets shut down. Here we go.
Nice combo. Oh, blocks the up. Oh, but the rapid versus keep him in the corner. Plus up, Isaiah.
Hey, 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 hey.
Gets his high weak point. Where is the 5? He blocks it. Matt Coma, great defense.
I don't think I've seen him get mixed up by a D button yet.
I'm holding my breath. I'm holding my breath. Oh, but gets hit, and Matt Coma advances.
There we go. The air kunzite, so powerful.